Tell me what to do. No, I don't know what to do.
Hey there, and welcome into From the 501. I'm Nick Yarbrough, along with Peyton Fisher. And today, it's all about the March Madness bracket.
The best time of the year, sports fans.
The best postseason in all of sports. Don't even try to debate me.
I'll debate regular season, but that's not the argument.
No, the pure chaos of the March Madness bracket is the most beautiful postseason of all time. You've got everything. You've got great basketball, some amazing upsets. Just you can't beat it. Just can't.
Unless you're an Auburn fan and all the critical thinking you War Eagle Nation is doing this time of year.
Maybe might be doing some coach searching down there. I don't know.
Bruce, if you ever want on the show, you're invited. I would love to hash this one out.
Bruce, bring your boy on here. Bring Steven too.
Can you imagine?
Oh man, that would be something. I would love to rile up Bruce so he turns into when he gets like real riled up, he always reminds me of like the tomato from VeggieTales.
I could see it. Did you see who'd they lose to in the SEC tournament? Was it Andy?
Tennessee.
Did you see Pearl going old Pearl, Bruce going absolutely nuclear in the stands?
Yeah. Bruce, if you're going to be that passionate, why'd you retire 2 weeks before the season started?
Hot take or prediction, Bruce Pearl, next coach of Kentucky. That's if his political career doesn't go, if it doesn't go in the right direction.
Have you seen that one guy who had the shirt that was Bruce Pearl is a high calorie Paul Feinbaum? I saw that and that made me giggle. That was funny.
Well, dude, speaking of the state of Alabama, they got Tommy Tuberville, Paul Feinbaum, and Bruce Pearl all running for office.
You know who's not going to run for office in Alabama? Nate Oates.
This guy just produces criminals. You want to speak on that?
Yeah, let's do that before we hop into the bracket. So Nate Oates, who has had the whole Brandon Miller incident, then most recently had the Charles Bediako just stupid situation where he tried to bring a pro player to play college. Now has to play in the tournament with one of his. It's like is he one of their starters or is he their sixth?
He started at least a little bit.
So
he's I think he was their number one 3-point percentage guy.
Aiden Holloway has been arrested for what was it, like weed and
I think it was a pound, like a pound and a little over a pound of marijuana.
Yeah, so not a great look for Alabama. Shocker.
If there's ever a scandal, in football, there's an arrest, it's probably Georgia football. They can kind of back it up because they have a little bit of hardware and you can maybe look past a few things. But Alabama basketball, no.
Yeah, just not a good look, especially from a program that's only been to one Final Four.
I think their peak until a couple of years ago was like Ole Miss. They were like a Sweet 16.
Yeah, just not a great look for old Nate Oates, which is going to play a big role in the March Madness bracket with Alabama going to be shorthanded now because surely they don't somehow pull this out of left field and somehow get this kid back. But, I wouldn't be surprised if some Alabama judge comes in and like signs some kind of bill just being like, no, this boy had nothing going on. Let him play some basketball.
Wouldn't be the first time Nate Oates and the state of Alabama have tried to get away with some nonsense.
Yeah. Well, let's just jump straight to it. Feel like we can both easily say Duke is going to beat.
Give me the Blue Devils.
Yeah. No debate on that one. Now, this one, I've gone back and forth on.
I'm pretty
quite
firm
a bit.
on
Do what?
I am firm on this one.
Let me guess. TCU?
Absolutely not. Jamie Dixon is fraud. He's about like Buckyball down in College Station. He might be a little worse, and that's saying something. My career betting on TCU basketball is probably 0 for 15. And Jamie Dixon owes me a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. TCU, I mean, not to your extent, but TCU is a good team this year, but Ohio State has, especially down the stretch at the end of the year, they've been playing a lot of good teams really close and winning some good games. So I agree.
They played Michigan good. They played Michigan good a couple games back. That was kind of my leading factor.
Yeah, and so the Buckeyes are moving on. This one, I feel like it's going to be a little closer than people think, but St. John's, I still think is going to win.
No, I'm never betting against Ricky P.
Unless he's playing the Hogs.
But if he's playing Dan Hurley, I might do it. I might.
Yeah.
Plot twist for later down the show.
Kansas. If Peterson's playing, they're a very dangerous team. And Council, I can't remember his first name. Dude's a dog.
I like Kansas's roster, just all throughout. This is where it might get a little interesting.
I'm glad you said that because I'm kind of leaning South Florida.
I'm leaning South Florida.
Like Louisville's
South Florida's
team.
coach is like he was at Arkansas State last year. He's a damn good coach.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I want Cal gone anytime soon, but if Cal was to leave us in the next couple of years, that's probably the guy I want.
And remember way back when, Hog fans, Joseph Pinion from Morrilton, he's been kind of killing it down there at South Florida with them boys. So are we both agreeing that South Florida is going to take down Louisville?
Give me the Bulls. Give me the Bulls.
Now, this one, you just can't bet against Tom Izzo. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I saw a stat earlier that someone said they've made 28 straight tournament games.
Say what you want about Tom Izzo. That man will go down as one of the best head coaches of all time.
He's in my top 10.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll let you say what you want to say first, and then I'll.
UCF is sneaky good. I think they've had some good wins. I do think Cronin, though, is a hell of a coach. He's kind of a jackass. He whines like a baby, sure, but like he's taking UCLA to the Final Four. I would take the Bruins, gun to the head. Do you know the line on this?
I don't know what the line is.
I'm about to pull that up. I feel like that would be a closer line than people would think. I'm pulling up the line. Let's see. That's Big Ten. Is that a Friday game?
The 20th. So what is today?
That's
Monday?
Friday.
Yeah,
UCLA's fair by 5.5. I'll go with the Bruins. What about you?
I like UCF.
I can see it.
UCF has some really good wins.
Well, they beat Kansas by like a crap ton, I think, one game.
No, yeah, they stomped Kansas one game. I'm going to pull up the rest of their games because, in my opinion, UCF is the best 10 seed in the entire tournament.
Are they the Arkansas of last year?
I don't think they're that good. I mean, down like at the very end of the season, they really fell off, but they beat BYU 97-84. They beat Texas Tech 88-80. They beat where's that Kansas one? Yeah, they beat Kansas 81-75. They played Arizona close. They only lost by 7. And it was no, that one was home. Never mind. I was gonna say I thought it was at their place, but it wasn't. All I'm saying is I really like UCF, but I'm not gonna say that they're gonna win because also UCLA is not bad.
Yeah, I think UCLA is like – I feel like UCLA is one of those things they're just struggling to adjust to a new conference almost.
Yeah.
And I don't think conference doesn't really matter here, in my opinion.
So what do we want to do? We going UCLA or UCF?
Give us UCLA this one, you get the next one.
All right.
Or the next, like one we're pondering.
Yeah, next.
Obviously, you taking UConn right here would not be a fair trade-off.
I mean, I have not been super impressed with UConn all year, but I just don't see them losing this first round.
Don Hurley, a.k.a. Rick Pitino Jr., he's a good coach. Yeah, we'll give him a nod.
Yes. And, I mean, right now, in my opinion, all the 1 seeds are safe. This is another toss-up game for me.
I don't like Clemson's coach. I don't even know his name. He's cost me a few bets. I went with Iowa in my own bracket, but I don't really have a read on it.
I'm also going with Iowa just because I really like the 9. Like in the 8-9 games, I really like the 9s. I don't know why, but every year whenever I look at it, it's just for some reason I always really like the 9s.
I'm gonna look at the line on that one. That one is Iowa minus 2.5. I think that's probably a safe line.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy to see McNeese back in the tournament.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked that they were able to rebound after Will Wade left, but good for them. I'm glad.
I think they still have Aura, the guy with the jukebox.
Yeah.
Well, that's not going to give me enough juice for it to take them here. I'm going to go with Vandy.
Yeah, I agree.
This would be the upset to take.
In case everyone's been living underneath a rock and doesn't know this stat by now, Nebraska is the only power conference school in the country that does not have a March Madness or an NCAA tournament win in their history. Do they break it this year?
And that's the dying question. Like, if they're going to do it, it's this year to do it. Are we betting? Let's see. I got that. That one's on the 19th.
Mm-hmm.
That line is Nebraska comfortably at 13.5.
I wouldn't take them 13.5. I'm saying that.
If I could get a money line, I'm taking it.
Yeah.
But this is an upset. I would probably lean on the bracket. But if we're just going for statistical purposes, I would probably go to Nebraska.
Yeah, no matter how much I want to say Troy, just because, let's be honest, it would be a funny stat if Nebraska dropped this one. But I think history is made, and the Cornhuskers finally get their first tournament win ever, which is insane to say.
Bo Pelini will be proud. Dude, this one, I picked North Carolina in my own bracket. I got 0 insight on that game.
Yeah, North Carolina, not an elite program as they used to be. VCU, always a scary team in the tournament. Or is North Carolina still banged up too?
They dropped a couple down the stretch. Let me
Yeah,
look.
they did.
ACC. They play Thursday. North Carolina's favored by 2.5. North Carolina has.
Wait, they're favored by 2.5?
Yeah. Yeah, they're favored by 2.5. It opened up at 1.5. I will say their last 2 losses, I mean, one was Clemson and one was Duke.
I mean, most teams are going to drop those 2. No, maybe not the Clemson one, but definitely.
They beat Clemson like a week prior to that other game. So it's like, yeah, I mean, they beat Louisville. I mean, their last 5, they lost their last 2, but they won the 3 before that. I'd probably take North Carolina, but like, I would not hate at all if we went VCU.
And you know what? I think we're going to do it.
I'm going to say VCU's won their last. Looks like they've won a ton in a row. They've at least won their last 5.
I feel like VCU's always like winning their tournament too, like making it into the bracket.
I agree. It seems like I always see them every year.
Mm-hmm. And you know, they're going to take down a former. I'm going to say this too: a former blue blood, because in recent years, North Carolina has not been the North Carolina of the past.
Yeah, I wouldn't could possibly see Nate Oates there at some point.
I wouldn't mind seeing him leave Alabama.
He needs to. I mean, that program's just trouble on a stick.
No, yeah. Also, this one, yeah, congrats, Penn. You won your conference championship, but that Illinois offense is it's pretty stout.
Yeah, I'm going Illinois. Don't they have the Z brothers?
Yeah, they got Big Z, and they've got Tomislav and Big Z. So you got the Twin Towers down there. Good luck, Penn. I just don't see it happening. No debate on this game whatsoever.
I got something I want to say here.
BTA from St. Mary's.
Look, Texas A&M, I've spoken a lot of negativity into your basketball program this year. And, there is a time for this podcast to, flip the page with buckyball. But that's not this week. We're going with St. Mary's.
Good man. Good man. And, Houston, Idaho, the second best freshman guard in the country, and gets the win with Houston.
I agree. Sampson gets the dub.
I've always kind of been not a fan of Kelvin Sampson, but I've always respected the guy.
I think him and Van Horn have a lot of similarities, if you know what I'm saying.
There were Mark Few in there as well. Yeah, I mean, Arizona, they're beating Long Island.
Give me the 9 just for numbers sake.
I'm not gonna be upset with a 9 over an 8. Never will. Now this game
could get interesting, and I will be watching it.
I will definitely be watching it too, and I've looked into it quite a bit. High Point's offense, honestly, kind of nice.
Well, they beat Gonzaga early this year, I think. Let's see. That would be the Big Ten. Let's see. I'm going to see what the line is on that sucker. Wisconsin by 10. Give me Wisconsin, but I'm pulling for the upset.
I am too, and I agree in both takes. Like, I think Wisconsin will win, but again, I will definitely be watching that, and I'll be the biggest High Point supporter of all time.
Always.
And
here we are.
Hawaii, shout out to you for making the tournament, winning your conference championship, making your way all the way to Portland, and then you also get to witness Darius Acuff play basketball. That's good enough for y'all as the Hogs take down Hawaii.
And we want to welcome you. Like, welcome to the tournament, and welcome to seeing greatness with Darius Acuff Jr.
Hey.
But that's all you're getting because Arkansas is getting the dub.
Yeah, don't be shocked when Darius Acuff drops 30 points on your favorite team and they get knocked out of the tournament, because that might happen to a few teams this year.
If you don't believe it, ask Oklahoma,
and Ole Miss,
Vandy, Ole Miss. I mean, they'll probably be
Texas
honest.
A&M.
They might be a little butthurt, but they'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
This was where it got interesting for me. I went BYU just because they have that dude.
Yeah, AJ DeBonsa.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me BYU, but I'm also going to say it right now. Texas is not playing in this game. Texas is getting beat by Will Wade and NC State. But NC State will give them a test, but BYU is going to win.
Let's see it. I'm not a Gonzaga or Mark Few believer.
Yeah.
But he can't lose this one. He has like a long history of somehow making the Sweet 16.
Yeah, I agree. Although, in my opinion, out of all the 3 seeds, this is the one that would get dropped in the round of 64. I just don't see it, though.
This is going to be a fun one to watch.
Honestly, yes, this is going to be a very fun 7-10 matchup.
Pulling up the line on this one immediately.
I'm going to be honest. I've made a couple brackets, and I've gone both ways on this because I don't really know which way I want to lean.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, it's basically a toss-up from the betting. It's like 1.5.
Yeah. Missouri's, they're all right. But they're not as good as Arkansas. We know that for sure.
I struggle with Mizzou because I don't think they can close the close game.
I agree. I do like Miami's head coach. He was like a former Duke assistant. He's been doing a pretty good job down there. I can go either way on this. I don't know. The thing is, if Missouri's bigs don't get into foul trouble, they'll win, but I think they will, and the U is going to take it.
Give me Purdue. Pointer. I'm Pointer. Yeah, I don't like him, but I think he's pretty good.
Yeah, but also, this has happened before.
Yeah.
Just saying. Michigan.
Yeah.
This will be another fun matchup.
I think Georgia was favored by 2.5.
Really?
Let me double check, but I'm pretty positive.
This might be the first time I've slightly favored the 8.
Yeah. I don't know. Georgia's kind of struggled their last couple, it looks like. I don't know. They beat Alabama not even 10 days ago. Give me Georgia. I was thinking St. Louis, but I think I'll go with Georgia.
I really like the St. Louis team. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar over there.
They got the white guy with the goggles.
Yeah. I think he's
I'm curious to see where that coach goes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Texas Tech,
Give me Tech.
Akron, you got lucky in your conference championship. Texas Tech is a completely different ball game.
Mm-hmm. Now let's be realistic here.
All right.
Alabama is without two preferred starters. The 30-year-old And the weed guy from earlier today.
Oh man.
I'm still going to take Alabama because of Phylon, but that's as far as they're going.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Aiden Holloway, second in minutes played per game for Alabama, second in points per game for Alabama. He is shooting 40. He's their leading three-point shooter with shooting 43.8%. That is a huge blow to Alabama, but I don't think that it'll play into them losing in the first round to a 13 seed.
Look, if Alabama they figure out some loophole with the weed guy and the 30-year-old, and they both magically come back.
Where's that game played at? Do you know?
Look. That's a Friday game. It's in the Midwest region. I'm going to assume.
No, they're playing in Tampa.
Yeah.
So.
Not a long drive.
The reason I brought that up, I don't know what the marijuana laws are in Florida, but just a heads up, do not be surprised if Nate Oates starts playing like the random laws for marijuana in each state that they're playing in the tournament to try to bring that kid back.
I don't know who his attorney is, but he's always working.
He's on the phones.
I like the Vols.
Yeah.
Rick Barnes, you're probably not going to go much farther than that, given your history, but you'll win one.
Yeah. SMU, they've had some all right stuff. Miami, Ohio, you just got lucky to make the tournament. So, yeah, give me Tennessee.
I'm going to go UVA.
Yeah, to be honest, I have not watched Wright State. And Virginia, they're
pretty
all right.
Like I think. Ooh.
Would you look at that? It's that blue team with the 2-letter logo.
It's always nice to see little brother made the dance.
Yeah, it's a cute 7 seed you got there, boys.
Cute. That's real cute. Kentucky shows up 3.5-point favorite.
They're only a 3.5-point favorite.
Yeah.
Just letting you know, $22.5 million buys you a 7 seed in the tournament.
22 million and not even 22 wins.
Speaking of that, I actually saw a tweet earlier today from Yaxel Lindenberg talking about his offseason because he transferred. Hogs were in the mix for a little bit, but apparently Yaxel Lindenberg tells AP that Kentucky offered him $7 to $9 million before he chose Michigan. But here's the thing, I thought Kentucky was the brand.
That's what I've been told. Kentucky, you're in for a long, miserable run without your savior.
Yeah.
Give me SC. Kentucky may win it. They may pull one out, but they would lose the next one anyway.
Yeah, it does not really matter because, in my opinion, Iowa State is a dog.
Yeah.
Now, the round of 32, going each round now, it gets a little bit more interesting.
I'm still going to go Duke. Pretty strong.
Duke's worst matchup is going to get a team that's got a decent front court but a great back court because that Duke guard play is not top tier.
Yeah. Although they have boozers like twin brother, isn't he one of the guards?
Yeah. Not nearly as good as his brother.
Yeah. This is where it gets a little bit more interesting. Kansas has the dudes and culture. I think Pitino has both too. I'm a Rick Pitino guy. I also like Bill Self, but I see Rick making the Sweet 16. He didn't last year because of his nemesis Cal. I would pick Ricky P personally.
I think it all comes down to
That's going to be the best game of the round of 32.
It's going to come down to one player, Darren Peterson. If Peterson plays the full game and plays like he's supposed to, Kansas clears it.
I could say it.
Because, I mean, yes, St. John's did just dismantle UConn, but also St. John's plays the conference championship in their own building. So,
I could say it. This is your call, but I think we're on your pick.
I'm going Kansas. Billy Self has been taken down by the Hogs the last couple years, and I think that he doesn't have any health issues, and he sticks around, and Kansas takes care of St. John's.
All right. I don't hate it. I'm going to go Michigan State pretty convincingly on this one.
Tom Izzo, baby.
Yeah, I think it's his last year. He's going to have a little run. Cronin versus Hurley. Don't necessarily love either of them.
Yeah,
I think they're both really good coaches, but I am going to go Hurley.
I agree. This UConn team, like I said earlier, has not impressed me a lot, but I think they're Sweet 16 worthy. Now, past that, I'm not sure about that.
I'm going to go Florida pretty convincingly.
Yeah. Not much to say about that besides Florida. As long as they get a average game from their guards, they're going to beat you.
I don't see Nebraska going to a Sweet 16 on their first one. I would go Vandy.
I completely agree. Nebraska, you finally got your first tournament win of all time, but it's very short-lived. And
you need to have some tears before you head to the Sweet 16. Illinois.
Illinois, kind of by a good amount. And then
Houston, Sam. Arizona, pretty easy.
Mm-hmm. This will be another fun matchup. Wisconsin has won some good games.
I don't think they've seen what we have.
No, yeah. Like Wisconsin.
Wisconsin's a slow Big Ten team. Like, they're pretty disciplined. But did we face that, like, in the second or third game of the year with Tom Izzo's team? And, like, Darius Acuff, Malik, no Knox, kind of same. But, like, I would go Arkansas. I think the line here would be Arkansas to be the favorite by, like, 3.5.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Wisconsin thinks that they can go into that matchup and slow Arkansas down and stop Darius Acuff. But here's a news flash for everybody across the country. You can slow down Darius Acuff, but I guarantee you will not stop him.
And you're trying to put all your eggs in the basket of stopping him. We have 3 other dudes that can go drop 20.
Yeah, and that really plays well into us for this tournament because everybody's game plan is going to be stop Darius Acuff. Once you're doing that, then what's going to happen with you're going to leave Malik Thomas open in the corner? You're going to leave Trevin Brazil open? You're going to bring someone up and leave a wide open lane for Billy Richmond to go drive into?
Not going to work.
No. Hogs,
it
baby.
Would take bad games from Acuff, Leak, and probably Brazil, I think.
I agree. It would have to be like the Ole Miss game, but Darius Acup doesn't go off.
Yeah, exactly. Or Leak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or sorry, I meant the Oklahoma game.
Yeah. I think Few's gonna. I mean, Few has a limit, like he has a ceiling, but his ceiling pretty consecutively is the Sweet 16.
It is, but also DeBonce is really good.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not the biggest BYU believer. I would honestly coin flip on that one for me. That one's all you, Yarb. Yarb, I think you're frozen.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, there we go. Now we're back.
There we go.
No, it's freezing.
No, I hear you.
Okay. All right, we're good now.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, cool.
But as I was saying, this is a coin flip game for me.
I agree.
I'd probably lean Gonzaga, gun to the head, but if you have a better intel on this one, you go for it.
I don't hate it. Mark Few, you might make it that far, but that's probably about as far as you're going.
Yeah, I agree.
This one will be a fun matchup. Purdue has been playing hot down the end of the year. Props to them for that, but I mean, I'd still probably lean Purdue over Miami.
Yeah, I would.
Michigan.
Michigan pretty strongly. Tech.
Texas
Hammer.
Yeah. Alabama, huge blow to your program. I wish I could say I'm sorry, but I'm not. I don't feel bad for you whatsoever. Karma sucks. Oh, man. Now, this one could get interesting because Tennessee, if they get a good game like from Ament, I wouldn't be shocked to see them beat Virginia.
I'm not a believer of Rick Barnes in March.
That is also very true. Rick Barnes, he likes to choke this time of year.
I'm going UVA.
Not upset about that pick whatsoever. And then this one, like I said earlier, Iowa State is really good.
From here on, the Sweet 16, I think we're all going to have pretty good games.
Yeah. And I think Kansas is going to give Duke a run for their money, but I think at the end of the day, Duke's like Cam Boozer's just going to do his thing and push Duke on to the Elite Eight.
Yeah. I'm with it. Honestly, don't hate it. I don't like Dan Hurley. I feel like it might be a factor here.
I like Tom Izzo, and I just, again, this UConn team this year is not the same UConn team that we've seen in years previous.
I'm with it. I'm all for a Hurley upset. Or not even an upset. That'll probably be a pretty evenly picked game. But
I mean, if I had to guess, I would say Michigan State would probably be favored in that game.
I think it'll be like it'll be like 1.5 to 5 points.
Oh, yeah, it won't be by a ton, but I think Michigan State will be favored. This will be fun because
it's a rematch. I'm going to go Florida in the rematch.
I am too, mostly because it is a rematch. I think Vandy caught lightning in a bottle, and whenever they just dismantled Florida, like I truly don't know what they had in the water bottles for Vanderbilt that game, but
They couldn't miss.
That game was crazy. But you don't get that twice against Florida. I'm sorry, Florida is a very good basketball team.
I'm going with Houston, specifically because I want the rematch between Florida and Houston.
I agree, and it's going to be this against Houston, Illinois is going to come down to, can Houston slow down Illinois? If they do, then it's huge. Like if Houston can control the game, it is over. Like we saw that with like us this year, like very fast, high-powered offense. But if Houston can just get in your face and close all the lanes, they're tough.
For it. I mean, dude, the way we're playing right now, I'm not afraid of anybody. Give me the Hogs.
I like where your head is, and I also agree.
I
Yes,
think
Arizona's
we
good.
get there here. We're gonna, yeah. I don't love it, but I'm not afraid of it.
Sue me. It's a homer pick. Don't care. Darius Acuff, build him the statue. Hogs take down Arizona. Also, let's not act like Arkansas has not taken down these Goliaths in the tournament before.
Oh yeah.
And to be honest, it was with a less talented head coach with Eric Musselman. He took down #1 overall seeded Gonzaga, the team that was supposed to be their first championship team. Took down a very good Kansas team. Arkansas is built for taking down 1 seeds apparently, and I don't see how we can't do it again. Yes, Arizona is good. There's no denying that. But who's stopping Darius Acuff?
I haven't met anyone that stopped him yet, so I'm going to continue to roll with him. Gonzaga, Purdue. I'm going Painter. You hit a ceiling in the Sweet 16.
I agree. This game will be fun, but Texas Tech without Toppin, I'm going Michigan.
Doesn't Michigan have a couple injuries?
I believe so. I'd have to double check that.
I don't think it matters. I think Michigan would still win.
Yeah. Texas Tech, very good basketball club down there, but Michigan is very good. Jackson Lindenberg, wish you would have came to Fayetteville, but you didn't.
I'm going to go Iowa State. Just gut feel.
Now, this is where it gets interesting because Michigan State has some solid guard play, definitely better than Duke's, but Duke does have Cam Boozer.
I would go Duke. I think Izzo has a good last year, making the Elite Eight, but I think that's all the gas he has in the tank.
I agree.
Florida
is going to be probably the most anticipated Elite Eight game of this season.
I'm going Houston in the rematch.
I'm also thinking Houston.
I had Florida winning it a couple weeks ago. They kind of lost me how they performed in the SEC tournament.
Yeah, and Houston is kind of built to stop a team like Florida. Although they might not have the bigs that match up perfectly to stop Florida's bigs, they have the guards to stop Florida's guards, which then is going to make life so much harder for them.
Dude, honestly, give me the Hogs over Purdue. I think we're going to be a lot more athletic than they'll be.
Oh, yes. And another thing, Purdue are also great choke artists in the tournament. And, again, who on Purdue
Purdue's going to be favored. Purdue will be favored. I think it'll be about probably 5.5, and I'm going to take Arkansas. 5-unit play from Peyton Fisher on that one.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And I'm going to go Michigan here.
I am too. Yes, Iowa State, you're a very good team. I really like your team, but Michigan is just very good this year.
The Final Four. I think the winner of this game wins the Natty.
And I think Kelvin Sampson gets his first.
I'm for it. I can go for Sampson.
It's kind of the same thing with like Houston versus Florida. Yeah, Cam Boozer is going to get his, but Houston is going to lock down the Duke cards.
This is where our hometown deal may run short.
I unfortunately agree.
I'm going with Mish, unfortunately.
I agree. Yes.
It's a great year, though. Final Four, first of our lifetime, SEC tournament championship along with it.
SEC freshman and SEC player of the year.
Yeah, it was a good year. It's not our year for the Natty yet. It's coming, but just not right now.
In my opinion, Arkansas is one elite big away from making that championship game.
Yeah, I agree.
And then this one,
I'm going Houston on that matchup. And I will think that's going to be – I think Houston kind of deserves one at this point.
I'm also like – yeah, I do have a bracket where I have Houston winning it all, and I have one with Michigan winning it all. But I just keep talking myself into Houston, especially if they can go beat 2 1-seeds back-to-back like Florida and Duke. If they're doing that, then they're absolutely rolling. And give me Houston.
Oh, we're going to put in the points. I'm going to say Houston puts up 80, and I'm going to say Michigan puts up 80 or 60. I'm going to say it's like 80 plus 70, 150, plus a little bit of change. I'm going to say 159, 158.
I like that. Go. Well.
This is how our podcast is going to blow up. The first perfect bracket.
That is true. The first perfect bracket, you witnessed it all here first. And there it is. Congrats.
Congrats, University of Houston and Kevin Sampson.
Kelvin, you you really do deserve it. And also, this will also be Cal's 4th team to make the Final Four. But, we'll see how that goes. We may look like complete idiots for all we know. We could not have anything right. And all I got to say is I don't care. If someone's going to get mad at me for not having a really good, like almost perfect bracket for March Madness, get a life. You got anything else to add?
Blue Pig, I think we're Final Four bound. We'll probably touch back in here. When you think, Yarb?
We'll definitely after the first round. Honestly, maybe after every game, like the Hogs play all the way to the Final Four.
Yeah, we'll definitely be coming in now. I think we'll probably. What time is our game on Thursday? I haven't even looked.
Let's see. Thursday we play at 3:25 p.m.
I'm sure we could have a quick little segment after that. May not be long, but I'm sure we could have something here for 10, 15 minutes or so.
Oh yeah, we'll break down Darius Acuff, that's for sure. But I think before we hop off, another shout out to Fanatics and our creator storefront. Go check it out. Linked in our YouTube channel and will be linked down in the description of this. Go check it out. Go get you some hog gear and get ready for a what hopefully will be a good baseball season, but will definitely be a fun March Madness tournament. That'll be it from the 501. I'm Nick Yarbrough. That's Peyton Fisher. We'll catch you next time.